All right, so your pointe shoes are sewn and you are ready to tie them. Your toe pad should be on. Any padding that you have or wear will already be underneath the toe pad. If you use lamb's wool, if you tape your toes with toe tape or have spacers, oh Marvin, that'll all be underneath your toe pad already. Once that's on, and hopefully your tights are on as well, you'll grab your pointe shoe. We'll have sewn them already in class. Hopefully, I can also post a how to sew your pointe shoes video. I think I had one of those a couple years ago. I don't know where it went. But anyway, the outside ribbon is going to be longer than your inside ribbon. You pull this on. It should be quite snug. These are an old pair, so there's quite a lot of give to them. But this will feel very, very tight, and the back will also fit very, very snugly against your heel. That's very normal. We need that. We'll start with the inside ribbon. You cross that over top of your foot, pull it all the way around, lift the top up here, make a little crisscross by pulling that under, and then pull this around to the inside, and then leave it there, okay? Other ribbon goes all the way over top, and you repeat the same little crisscross, making sure it goes fully over top of the other ribbon. You go underneath. So you pull underneath the ribbon that you just wrapped, and then you pull it all the way around. So it's on the inside. Here, you're going to want to wiggle them so that it becomes quite tight. Not necessarily tight around the ankle here, but tight around the front. So if you need to do a little wiggling, a little finagling, just to make sure that these ribbons are snug, do that now. And then on the inside of your foot, you're going to double knot it. So just tie one knot, and then in the opposite direction, tie another knot. So it's double knotted there. Again, make sure the knot is very tight against the inside of your ankle. The knot should also be, I hope you can see here, it should be behind your ankle bone. This is your ankle bone. You want it to be behind so it doesn't aggravate that area. Your ribbon shouldn't be too long. This length is almost too long. You wrap it under a couple of times and then tuck this little bundle underneath the rest. Okay, so that it looks clean like that. What did I do? This is actually a little bit loose for what I need. I didn't quite get it tight enough, but the first couple of times you tie them, you might need to readjust them a few times as you're warming up at the bar, as your foot is adjusting to the shoe. Just to make sure we have all the details, let's do that on the other foot as well. I need to go grab my shoe. Okay, so left shoe, again, oh Marvin, stop it. Make sure that all of your toe stuff is already on, toe pad on, tights on. I know some dancers like to wear pointe shoes without their tights because it feels better. Like you could feel the grip of the shoe more, and the sweat of your foot like allows like the shoe to feel a little more snug against your foot. But you're likely always going to be performing in tights. So like just practice with tights on because it's going to feel slipperier when you have your tights. Again, inside ribbon is shorter. We wrap it around, underneath, and then pull it across. Outside ribbon is longer, over top and around, underneath, and then all the way around, going over top of that back one. Double knot behind the ankle bone. Marvin. Making sure that knot is tight. And then we do our little wrap down and tuck under. And you got two shoes. Okay? Hope that was helpful. See you next time.